Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Merrill Kelly. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. And now the rookie second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. Left-hand batter waits. Rip towards third. Throw over to Thomas. One up, one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Ohtani under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Willie Stargell. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Hagen Smith.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's caught for the out. Roberto Clemente stands in for the Phillies. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Soto makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Troy Glaus. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. In there, he's safe.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Frank Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center field. Langford sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, J.D. Martinez. Kelly back to work.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In the hole, jump throw, Jeter.
Yes.
Pretty nice play there. And now it's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
One down, base is empty. Misses. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Punts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Tapped in front of the plate. Throw over to Thomas. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
0-2.
Ball one there. Last year, the Phillies had the second best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Josh Gibson stepping in now.
Gibson.
And takes low for ball one. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Langford should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ricky runs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. New inning getting started. Digging in, Harold Baines. Kelly, a 6'2" righty, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Swing and a foul out of play. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air center field. Clemente in position. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Wyatt Langford. First pitch just misses. On the ground, could be 2. To Jeter, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Travis Bazzana digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Langford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Just missed it. Roberto Clemente will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Inside. And it's 1-0.
There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Martinez running hard to get it. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. Kyle
Up
Schwarber
next
comes
for the
up to hit
Phillies,
here.
the
1 for
designated
1 with a
hitter,
single so
Kyle
far.
Schwarber.
He swings and fouls one off. And he chases a high fastball there.
This guy's pounding the zone.
0-2.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one ripped. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank
Leading off
Park,
for the Nationals,
stepping in,
the
the
shortstop,
slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
One zero.
The
Ball
shortstop takes the ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next,
Now batting,
Willie
the first
Stargell.
baseman,
He's 0 for
Willie
1.
Stargell.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2. And you talk about Stargell's leadership. I don't think there's ever been a more close-knit team than. Oh, now a great stop. And that's a great play for the out. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Martinez.
That's in there.
Stargell brought home the title for the Pirates in 1979, and it was more than just his leadership. Listen, in '79, he won the National League MVP, the NLCS MVP, and the World Series MVP. That's a huge season and one for the ages.
1-2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ripped into right field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next
1-2.
offering way upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. The next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now one
Full count.
missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bouncer to second. Utley handles, throws to first. They get the out on Soto, and he has thrown 4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's a big power threat. Troy Gloss. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. A soaring shot to center. It's 2-0. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Always exciting
One
to see a
strike.
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball.
And misses inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball one. No outs, runner on second. That one inside, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Stepping in, Josh Gibson. Fly to center his first time. Just off the inside edge. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Ricky Henderson stands in for the Phillies, and he's already singled in this game. Out to center. Langford settles under this one, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Kelly back to work. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Harold Baines, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one hammered left field. Henderson going back. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Well, that's a great effort just to get to that one, and an even better one to take on the wall and hang on to the baseball for the out.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That's outside, and that's ball one. And that one hammered way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Langford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ohtani makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Derek Jeter. Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 1 for 2.
Kyle.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Jeter around third. In there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Top 6. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Travis Bazzana. Up the middle, Utley. Gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Bo Bichette.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jeter sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Martinez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That to right. Ohtani on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So a change being made out at second. On to pinch run, Curtis Granderson. And now here is Chase Utley. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so.
There's a swing and a drive. And out number 1 on the grab. So man aboard, Josh Gibson stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one the other way. A dive. He's got it.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for Washington, number 45, Michael Kopech.
Ricky first pitch swinging. Kopech.
No
He's
ball.
kind of a
One strike.
prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Just missed. Hard hit, right side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Josh Young.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. So he goes yard to left. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1. And now it's going to be Harold Baines. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. And they get the out. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Derek Jeter. That's hard hit on the line. Langford makes the grab, one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
On the ground. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Young right there to make the grab. And that all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Wyatt Langford. Kelly back to work. High fly ball out to center field. Granderson on his way in. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, David Robertson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs it out.
Stargell. In the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Number 96, Chandler Simpson.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Man, throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Martinez pulls it down, and there's one away. Now, Troy Gloss. He's already homered here in this one. Pinch hitter coming on, Rafael Devers.
Man, it must be nice to play. A superstar off your bench, huh?
Now pitching for Washington, number 43, Luke Little.
That one to first. Stargell takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Curtis Granderson. And that one popped in the air, left field. Martinez running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first, and Martinez is out. He's 2 outs away. Juan Soto digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Josh Young digging in for the Nationals. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That's in there. And the count is 3-1. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now up for Washington, Harold Baines. Here comes the closer here. In the ninth, Josh Hader.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Young off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one wrapped foul. The Nationals down to their final strike. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. Well struck right field. That one's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 2-run homer and we're level. It's 3-3. Ruiz, the batter now. As he swings and misses for strike 1. That's towards center. Granderson drops steps, heads back on it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and here is Chase Utley. Yeah, that's fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Chopped to the right side, and that chance handled. The tag, and he's out. Now the catcher up. To hit Josh Gibson.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out, bases empty.
1-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. That's out number 2. Ricky Henderson stands in for the Phillies. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to extra innings. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Ball, no.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nice stop. Throws from his knees. 1 at second to first. Double play. Nicely done. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Javier Baez. And fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Now 1-1. Ripped on a line. And it's gone. Home run. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. It's 5-3. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That one is absolutely belted. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Pitch
Ball.
misses inside, and it's 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Just
Ball,
missed.
inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hung up in a rundown now. Throw over to Stargell. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 4, Louis.
Little chopper rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Late swing, foul to the left. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Sneak your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sneak your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office.